Hello everyone and welcome to the Graves Library Story Time. I hope you all are well and I look forward to reading to you in just a minute our story for the week. Click Clack Moo, Cows That Type. It's written by Doreen Cronin and pictures are Miss Lyn. I love this story. It's comical and sweet, and look at this. It has an award on the cover. It received a special medal called the Caldecott Honor Medal for its illustrations. I hope that you like them as much as the committee who gave it an award. But first, let's start off with our favorite Graves morning song. Are you ready? Get yourself all set and snuggled into your chair. Hands are ready to clap? Okay, here we go. Here we are together, together, together. Here we are together at Graves Library. Your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. Here we are together at Graves Library. Welcome again, everyone. All right, let's get resettled in our seat. Maybe some of you were standing up while you were singing and clapping, and that's good too. A little movement in the morning. All right, so get yourself settled, and here we are. Click, clack, moo, cows that type. And let's see, we have a special shout out to Simon & Schuster Books for Young Readers. They're our publisher, and they have created this amazing story. Farmer Brown has a problem. Oh, look at his face. He does not look happy. His cows like to type. I have never met a cow who types. Have you? Well, we're about to. All day long, Farmer Brown hears click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Can you say that with me? Let's try it again. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Those cows are busy. At first, he couldn't believe his ears. Cows that type? Impossible. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. You want to say it again? All right, here we go. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Then he couldn't believe his eyes. There's a letter. Do you think it's from the cows? I think so too. Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night. We'd like some electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. Seems like a reasonable request. It was bad enough the cows had found the old typewriter in the barn. Now they wanted electric blankets? No way, said Farmer Brown. No electric blankets. So the cows went on strike. They're not happy. They left a note on the barn door. Sorry, we're closed. No milk today. Uh-oh. No milk today, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard the cows busy at work. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. All right, you have to join me. Here we go. Click, clack, moo. Click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. They're determined. The next day, he got another note. Dear Farmer Brown, the hens are cold too. They'd like electric blankets. Sincerely, the cows. The cows were growing impatient with the farmer, and they left a new note on the barn door. Right here. Closed. No milk. No eggs. Uh-oh, everybody's going on strike. No eggs, cried Farmer Brown. In the background, he heard them. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. I know, you can say it with me again. Here we go. Click, clack, moo, click, clack, moo, clickety, clack, moo. Cows that type, hens on strike. Whoever thought of such a thing? How can I run a farm with no milk and no eggs? Farmer Brown was furious. Look at him. He's waving his hands in the air and he's rocking his head back and forth. He is not happy. So, Farmer Brown got out his own typewriter. Dear cows and hens, there will be no electric blankets. You are cows and hens. I demand milk and eggs. Sincerely, Farmer Brown. Ooh, he has a strong tone to that note. Duck was a neutral party. That means that he just stayed to himself. He wasn't going to voice an opinion. So he brought the ultimatum to the cows. He brought Farmer Brown's note to the barn. The cows held an emergency meeting. All the animals gathered around the barn to snoop, but none of them could understand moo. All night long, Farmer Brown waited for an answer. They're taking some time to think about this. Duck knocked on the door early the next morning. He handed Farmer Brown a note. Dear Farmer Brown, we will exchange our typewriter for electric blankets. That sounds reasonable. Leave them outside the barn door, and we will send Duck over with the typewriter. Sincerely, the cows. Well, Farmer Brown decided this was a good deal. They left the blankets next to the barn door and waited for Duck to come with the typewriter. They're all snuggled under their blankets. They look cozy. The next morning, he got a note. Dear Farmer Brown, the pond is quite boring. We'd like a diving board. Sincerely, the ducks. Click, clack, quack. Click, clack, quack. Clickety, clack, quack. Oh, now everyone's in on it. The ducks have decided they need something too. A diving board? I think that's a pretty interesting request. Oh my goodness. Farmer Brown gave them their request. They got a diving board so they could jump off and into their pond. Looks like they're going to have lots of fun. And it looked like the cows and the chickens are also really happy. They got their electric blankets, which means Farmer Brown is going to have milk and eggs. Thank you, friends, for listening. I love that story. I hope you did too. I also wanted to mention this morning that if any of you have sisters or brothers or cousins who are reading on their own, also here at Graves Library, we had another Farmer Brown book. It's a ready-to-read, Duck Stays in the Truck, another great adventure for Farmer Brown and all the animals on the farm. And both of these books will be here in the children's room if you decide to pop in and say hello. I would love to see you and hear what you think about this story. So on the front porch, I put a basket of goodies for our craft activity this week. And it comes in a little baggie, but inside the baggie, when you open it up, you will have a box of crayons, a red journal that's in the shape of a barn. And when you open it up, it has many blank pages for you to write your own letter to Farmer Brown. And then I also gave you a card that you could glue on the front of your barn. It says, Dear Farmer Brown. And of course, I loved his yellow hat and made one of those for you that you could glue and put on the barn wherever you would like. And you don't necessarily have to write a letter to Farmer Brown. Maybe you have someone else you'd like to write a letter to, and could be your parent or a friend or a grandparent, but you decide. You could also use it as a art journal where you could draw your own pictures of animals that you like to see on the farm. But either way, I hope you have lots of fun with your reading and your writing and your drawing, because I love to do all of those things, and I especially love to write. If by any chance you happen to come by Graves Library here on Main Street, I would love to see your creations. Until next time, friends, have a wonderful day. Thank you.